Hi Pisces, this is your What's the Tea reading. So we're going to dive into what's hidden behind the scenes and underneath the surface. And we're not going to lag this video. We're going to jump right in. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see, Pisces. What's the tea? What is the tea for Pisces? All right, what is currently brewing behind the scenes that Pisces need to know about? The Emperor. All right, what news, message, or information is on its way to Pisces? The Fool. And what secrets, hidden truths, or unseen influences are being revealed at this time? The Eight of Wands. Who or what is talking, watching, gossiping, or focusing their energy on Pisces right now? King of Swords. And what unexpected development or plot twist is coming next? Three of Pentacles. What is the outcome of the situation that is currently unfolding behind the scenes for Pisces? What is the outcome? Okay. Just flipped in reverse. Six of Swords. So let's clarify these real quick. Why is the Emperor here? Page of Swords. And why is the Fool here? Ace of Pentacles. Didn't see that flip. Okay, why is the Eight of Wands here? Clarify the Eight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Why is this King of Swords here? Clarify the King of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Five of Swords in reverse. And why is this Six of Swords in reverse? Clarify the Six of Swords. King of Cups. I'm also going to get your bottom energy here. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Three of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. The Moon. Underneath Nine of Swords. Okay, so Aries energy, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces. Your energy popped up here. Okay. All right, so let's get the tea, Pisces. This is a big one, okay, but it's not chaotic. It's more like control, new start, fast communication, guarded emotions, long-term potential, stuck emotional return here. So the bottom layer of this deck is screaming past emotional connection, social influence, independence, hidden emotions, anxiety underneath it all. So let's walk it kind of clean here if we can. So what's brewing behind the scenes? This Emperor with the Page of Swords, Pisces. Someone is watching you closely, okay? This energy is control energy. observation, strategy. Someone is trying to stay composed while analyzing everything. Okay, this is not emotional chaos yet. This is calculated awareness. Okay, so behind the scenes, someone is thinking about structure, control, or taking authority in a situation while quietly watching you. Okay, there's an incoming message here with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. This is strong because this could be a new beginning. It is a new beginning type energy. It's a fresh start, offer, opportunity presenting itself, a real world offer or message, okay, not just emotional talk. So this is, I want to start over and start something real. Okay, 555 on my timer. This is one of the cleanest start combinations. The hidden truth or unseen movement here is the Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles. This is communication energy. So this could be fast messages, updates coming in, digital communication, text, calls, small but meaningful offers or check-ins here. So what's hidden is communication is building momentum behind the scenes. Okay, even if it hasn't fully landed yet, it's already in motion. And who's focused on you, Pisces? King of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. This is very guarded masculine energy. Okay, someone's emotionally closed off. Okay, logical thinking over emotional expression. Someone's holding back feelings here. Okay, watching without actually revealing much. So someone's thinking about you heavily, but they're not expressing it openly. Okay, they are controlling what they show. But the plot twist, the Ten of Pentacles with the Five of Swords in reverse. This is actually positive underneath tension. Three of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Long-term stability potential. This could be wanting to build something, wanting to work together. This could be business. This could have to do with a job. But there's some sort of resolution after conflict. Okay, the Five of Swords reversed is conflict is de-escalating. Ego battles are calming down. Communication issues are being released. So the twist is something that had tension starts shifting toward stability and repair here. Okay, your outcome here shows the Six of Swords reversed with the King of Cups. This is emotional pullback energy. Someone can't fully move on. Okay, emotional ties still remain. Feelings are still present. So there's a return of emotional attachment or unresolved bond here. The King of Cups says deep emotional feelings are still active, but controlled or hidden. So the outcome here is emotional reconnection. Energy still exists, but it's not fully moving forward cleanly yet. Okay, so I'm going to get some more cards because this reading will be pretty short if I don't. Okay, but Pisces, someone is watching you closely and thinking seriously about this situation. There is a controlled, observant energy here. Someone is not fully expressing what they feel, but they are very aware of everything happening. A new beginning or fresh opportunity is trying to form. This could be a message, an offer, or a restart energy that brings something real into the physical world. Okay, communication is building behind the scenes. And even if it hasn't fully come through yet, there is movement toward contact or interaction. However, the emotional expression is still guarded. Someone is thinking logically, protecting themselves and not fully opening up emotionally. So, despite past tension or conflict, the energy begins to shifting towards resolution and long-term potential. The intensity or conflict starts to ease, okay, but emotionally, nothing is fully detached. There is still emotional attachment, and someone still carries feelings even if they're not expressing them. So this becomes a push-pull between new beginnings trying to form and an old emotional tie still holding on here. So a new beginning is trying to start, but emotional attachment and guarded communication are still keeping the situation from fully moving forward. So what else? Okay, I'm going to clarify this a little further, Pisces. Justice just popped out. Okay. Ooh, with the Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the World, the Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles with the Five of Swords in reverse, the Tower, Six of Swords in reverse with this King of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups. Okay, so on the Six of Swords in reverse with the King of Cups, we got the Queen of Swords, Temperance, Four of Wands here. Okay, underneath the deck, Nine of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Strength with the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles, and also the Ace of Swords underneath the deck here. The Empress. Hmm. So again, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, all the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, more Scorpio energy, more Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. Wow. All right, so let's get started here. I don't know where to start, but let's just start somewhere. Now, this clarification layer completely changes the temperature of the reading because now it's not just the connection trying to restart, it's truth, karma, endings, and a real decision point about stability versus emotional attachment. Okay, the bottom stack that I pulled, Ace of Swords with the Empress, Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, Strength energy, is basically screaming, this is real, but it's being tested hard before it can stabilize. Okay, so let's walk through this. What's really going on? Justice, Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is the correction point. Imbalance in long-term stability, family, home, commitment, energy, not aligned. Karmic accountability coming in. Something built on shaky ground is being reviewed. So the truth is, what looked like long-term potential has been unstable or misaligned in some sort of way. The Eight of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and the World. Hmm. Okay. So this is a major communication cycle shift. Messages coming in, small offers or apologies or check-ins. The world is the completion of a cycle. So this mainly says communication leads to closure of one chapter or the leveling up into a new one. Either way, the old cycle can't stay the same. Ten of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords. This is exhaustion plus repair energy. Um, Ten of Wands, emotional burdens, pressure, responsibility overload. The Three of Pentacles, trying to rebuild or cooperate here. This Five of Swords reverse is ending of conflict, the ego dropping, reconciliation attempt. So after stress and pressure, there's an attempt to rebuild without ego fighting. But it's heavy, it's not effortless. Um, the tower is the reset trigger. Something here collapses mentally or emotionally, or is suddenly understood in a new way. Truth becomes unavoidable. This is the no more pretending moment. Okay, so this Six of Swords reversed with the King of Cups. You got the Queen of Swords, Temperance, and the Four of Wands here. This is the emotional core. The Six of Swords reversed, inability to fully move on. The King of Cups, deep emotional attachment still present here. The Queen of Swords likes honesty, truth. She sets boundaries. And Temperance is healing, balance, patience. This Four of Wands could be a relationship, a home, stability, potential. So this is the core message. There is emotional attachment that hasn't left, but healing and truth are trying to decide whether this becomes stable or finally gets clarified and restructured here. Underneath everything, I pulled all of these cards: the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Strength, the Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Empress. Pisces, this is not random. This is wish fulfillment energy with the Nine of Cups. Attraction plus a new spark with the Ace of Wands. A choice point with the Two of Wands. Okay, where someone could have been at a crossroads. Two of Pentacles, emotional balancing act here. Restraint plus patience with the Strength card. So, a choice in love with the Lovers is a soul connection. Ten of Pentacles, long term stability potential, growth, expansion, nurturing, fertility, something growing with the Empress. So, underneath all the chaos, this connection has real potential, but it's sitting at a crossroads where truth and emotional maturity determine the outcome here. Um, So this situation is going through karmic correction. Something about the foundation or long-term stability was not aligned, and that imbalance is being exposed now. Communication is active or returning, but it carries closure energy as well as restart energy. Something old is completing, while something new is trying to form at the same time. All right, there's been emotional pressure, stress, or an imbalance in effort or emotional responsibility. But ego conflict is starting to drop, and attempts to rebuild or reconnect are possible. A major shift or emotional breakthrough here with the tower forces truth in a situation. And at the emotional core, there's still deep attachment here. Someone can't fully detach, but they can also move forward cleanly without honesty here. They can't. Or clarity. And underneath everything, this is a real connection. One with attraction, emotional depth, and long-term potential, but it is sitting at a crossroads where truth, choice, and emotional maturity will decide what it becomes, okay? So, a real connection with long-term potential going through karmic correction, emotional truth, and a crossroads moment where everything either levels up or gets redefined here. So tell me more. And then we're going to close out Pisces, what's the tea reading? Tell me more. Closing out this reading for Pisces. Closing it out. This what's the tea reading for Pisces. Tell me more. Okay. So I asked, closing out this reading for Pisces. This is beautiful. Closing out this reading for Pisces, you got the Ace of Cups. Let's just see where this goes. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. Okay. Oh, I didn't see this. The Knight of Wands. Give me one more. Closing out this, what's the tea reading for Pisces? Why the Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands? What is this? Two of Swords with the High Priestess underneath here. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords underneath the deck. So I'm going to read all of this. So we got all the fixed signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Cancer with the High Priestess. So this closing cluster is the real ending tone of the whole reading. And it shifts the story from potential connection into emotional truth versus illusions versus timing, karma. This isn't a simple, it works out or it doesn't. It's more like feelings are real, but clarity, honesty, and consistency are still not fully aligned here. Okay? So, ah, this Ace of Cups, this is real emotions. It's a new beginning. Okay, love still present, feelings resurfacing or deepening, emotional vulnerability opening up again. The emotional connection is real and active, okay? But this is where things get complicated. Seven of Swords is secrecy, avoidance, not fully honest energy. Okay, Seven of Cups, confusion, mixed signals, fantasy, emotional fog. Okay, so together this says feelings are real, but clarity is not. Okay, someone here is either not telling the full truth, avoiding emotional accountability, or living in confusion instead of decision. This is the illusion layer, Knight of Wands. This is inconsistent movement, attraction without stability, coming in and out, impulsive emotional behavior, passion without grounding. So emotionally, someone still acts on feelings, but they're not in a stable way. This Two of Swords and this High Priestess. This is the core blockage, okay? Indecision. The High Priestess, hidden truth, intuition, unspoken knowing here. So someone knows something. Okay, both people sense the truth, but it's not fully being spoken or decided on. It's mutual awareness with delayed action. All right, then you get that Wheel of Fortune, destiny, shift, timing changes, cycles turning in someone's favor. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, disappointment, emotional truth, reality. So the deeper message is the situation is moving through a karmic cycle, but it's tied to emotional pain that can't be ignored. All right, so there is real emotional energy here, and the connection is not fake. The feelings are still very much alive. There's emotional openness trying to form again, and something in this situation is pulling hearts back into awareness. However, confusion and avoidance are still active. There is either emotional uncertainty, mixed signals, or unspoken truths that's creating distance between feeling and action. So someone is still drawn in, still acting on emotions at times, but not fully grounded or consistent in what they are offering or expressing. Um, Sorry about that. At the deeper level, both sides seem aware of what this connection is, but it is not being fully faced or decided on. Okay, 555 on my timer. And underneath everything, this is karmic timing. A cycle is turning, and emotional pain is part of that shift, meaning the situation is being pushed towards resolution, truth, or separation, depending on what gets chosen here. So, Pisces, this is real emotional connection still exists, but confusion, avoidance, and karmic timing are forcing truth, clarity, or emotional separation to the surface. Okay, and this was your tea. That was a lot. Just take what resonates. If anything resonated, please let me know down in the comment section, okay? And whether this resonated or not for some of you, please like the video, comment, share, subscribe. The girl is trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, okay? I'll continue to do deep dive readings, okay? Because that's what I know what you guys like, okay? So make sure you guys stay protected, stay grounded, and most of all, stay blessed and rooted in your truth. Bye, Pisces.